So we're here at the Women's March Amsterdam. It all kicked off in the US with the Women's March on Washington as a reaction to the presidency of Donald Trump. But now it's gone global. Yeah, Ashley, what made you organise this?
Well, we're three American women living here in the Netherlands, and right after the elections, we just got together and thought we need to do something positive. We need to get hope back, and if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? So we just got together and did it. There's not much more than that to it.
Are you campaigners? Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, we're all very, very vocal feminists, and we're first-time activists, but we do have a lot of support from the Global Women's March organization. So we're all on the same message, we're all on the same mission.
And what is that message?
That message is that we will stand in solidarity with all marginalized people, with women, with minorities, with LGBTQ people, with disabled people, with people who have been forced to leave their homes and their loved ones. Just to say, we are with you, we hear you, we see you, and we support you. And we will not be standing by just while your rights are being stripped.
And did you expect so many people to come out in Amsterdam?
We did not. No, when we applied for the permit, we originally thought there were going to be about 300 people, maybe 500 on a good day if it wasn't too cold. This morning, I checked the Facebook event. There were close to 3,000 people. So yeah, it snowballed into epic proportions.
So here on Amsterdam's Museumplein, there are thousands of people here for the Women's March Amsterdam. Let's find out why.
Because everybody needs to know that they're not alone, and that there's many, many people that need to hear and see, more importantly, that they're not alone, that there's other people behind them and around them and with them.
How much of this is to do with specifically what's going on in the US?
No, not for me anyway. It's not. It's certainly that's where it started, but that's not what it has to do with. It has to do with what's happening in Europe as well, and people being excluded and people being alienated and people's rights being trampled on. And that's a worldwide thing that's happening regrettably. And so this is important that it take place here in Amsterdam, in Europe.
Do you normally do this kind of thing?
First time. No, first time, but certainly it was a no-brainer for me when I heard it was happening that, we had to be here. And I had to be here.
The Pussycats, they are representing the comments or our thoughts on the comments that Donald Trump made roughly about 8 months ago. Well, that were released about like a couple months ago, and our complete shock that a man who was elected president has even said that in the past.
So we're taking the words that he said and we're owning them. And with everyone wearing hats like this, we're turning it into something positive. We're turning it into our strength and solidarity with women, but also just everyone who could possibly be oppressed by Trump's reign, which is a lot of people.
It's also something that everyone can wear because it's so simple to make. It's just 2 squares, and yet it's so everyone can wear one and everyone can make one.
Did you guys make yours then?
Yes. I got mine here. Her mom made hers.
My mom made this one. Yeah. But I think it's also the statement, pussy grabs back. That's what we're saying. I mean, we fight back, and this is how we show it in a peaceful protest, but yet impactful, I think, in my opinion.
What would you say is the most important message that you are kind of behind?
Love, I think. I think that's love and equality above all. I think so, and I think everyone agrees. I hope.
Yes. You speak for all of us.
I speak for everyone right now.
And also just a wave of positive messages as opposed to all the negative hate that's been spoken very loudly by the different side of the story. So I think it's time for the other side to show its voice a bit louder. So this is why we're here, in my opinion.
I see this as like supporting women in Washington very specifically as well, and all the women that are going there, and also forecasting that we may have the same issues if we have an election that doesn't go the way of human rights in the Netherlands in the coming months and years. So it's for everyone, and there was a lot of talk this morning, during the week about changing the name so that it didn't contain women and stuff, but it's amazing today to see so many men and children, and like it's for everybody. It's really nice.
What was your banner? What did you want to say on your banner?
Well, this was an initiative of a friend of ours who actually has rallied all of us to join her here today, and it's about fighting for a united Europe, that we must stand together, that we must work together, because that's the only way that we're going to see progress and change and move forward.
I think what's interesting in this group is we're all from different places. Two are from the US, one is from South Africa. I'm from the Philippines, she's Dutch, one is Italian, and one is Irish. So it's a very international and very inclusive group as well.
We go to an international school, so we see all these nationalities, and we like that setting, and we want that to be the same feeling all the way around the world. Yeah.
Whether it achieves anything isn't the point. It's about creating a space where people feel supported, because there are probably people who feel genuinely threatened and upset, and it might not be us, we might be really protected, but I want other people to know that I'm there for them.
If this is just one day, what do you think it can achieve? What about the next day and the future and the,
We have already been talking about carrying this momentum forward. There's going to be something organized on March 8th, which is International Women's Day. And we're trying to harness all this power and all this change and carry it forward to the next and the next and the next.
So here's Amsterdam supporting the worldwide movement behind the Women's March.